Hey everyone, Tyler here at the Movie Beat, back with some exciting Blu-ray news. Taegukgi is finally coming, one of the great Korean war movies about the Korean War. It'll be here in mid-August, so the set date is August 13th, and it is coming via the On Masterpiece series, or maybe just the On series. So can't wait. We finally got some details about this release, so I think there's some good things to look forward to, as well as some reservations, a little bit, maybe some missed opportunities, but we'll go into that now. So it's going to come out on two different releases. There's going to be a full slip and a lenticular edition. So those of you guys that do not have this on Blu-ray, this is definitely going to be an upgrade because it is the 4K remastered version. So this is, I'm guessing it's the same 4K remastered version that I saw in the theaters via the Signature Case CGV event. And honestly, I was not that impressed with the 4K restoration. There was a link that I posted in my reaction video that had some clips from one of the streaming platforms here. I think it's Wave. And in their little teaser video, the actual video quality looked way better than what I saw in the theaters. So I don't know if they are using some kind of different enhancements to the video, or if they applied some kind of, HDR or post color correction. I don't know, but the version that I saw was pretty, like, there is supposed to be a faded look to this film, kind of an old-timey, but it just lacked a lot of color, like especially in some of the greens, like on the uniforms and things like that. Also, I felt like there was a lot of shadows on people's faces. Something just didn't look right. When I got home, I popped in my limited edition Korean DVD just to kind of do a quick comparison based on my memory. And it just kind of seemed like the 4K remastered version enhanced a lot of the same kind of problems that I saw in the image. So I don't know if that was inherent in the way that they shot the film, but I also did notice those shadows that are on a lot of the soldiers' faces. It was just way more pronounced in the 4K remastered version. So it was definitely the most disappointed that I have been in the 4K remasters that I've seen this year. However, I am going to be getting this, no doubt, because it is going to be an upgrade for sure. If you do have the Blu-ray that was released, I think it's out of print right now. Well, it actually is out of print right now. I think it will also be an upgrade, although it might look a little bit different. I think that one wasn't actually in... There was some kind of a frame rate issue on that release, so hopefully that is fixed in this one. So I don't really have any details to go into for that. But I think the most important thing is, what does this look like? I think they did a great job with the package. So if we look at the full slip here, I like it. It's pretty much one of the classic posters, and this is one of the posters that they used in the 4K remaster re-release. So I really like that, both on the jacket art as well as the full slip case. It's just got a good old-timey, very suits the vibe of the film, I think, look. That is that. And then there's also, which in my opinion, it's a no-brainer for me, the lenticular edition is amazing, in my opinion. So we can see we've got the Jangdonggun Wonbin lenticular effect on the front. So it's going to change between these two brothers. That is going to be a major lenticular effect. So I think that's going to be well worth it. The back is also, it's decent, but it's all about the effect here. I know a lot of people aren't really into lenticular editions. I myself was more of a full slip guy until the Montalab Fight Club edition. It kind of switched me over, and I was a lot more comfortable buying different lenticular releases if they had a major effect here on the front. And I really like this one, so I'm probably going to go with the lenticular edition, assuming I can get it and everything. But I think I will be able to. So it comes with a booklet. We don't really have a lot of details on how big this booklet's going to be or what's in it. Let me just double check that. Yeah, we're not really sure what's going to be in this booklet yet. So it just says booklet. It doesn't say photo book. It doesn't say screenplay. It doesn't really say anything. So I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that this is, I'm expecting a very thin, basically put together booklet, and then a single Blu-ray disc, and a kind of standard set of 5 photo cards. They look decent. They don't look anything mind-blowing, so that's a kind of a nice thing to throw in. If you can't decide, though, this is interesting. If you cannot decide between the full slip or the lenticular, they are offering a one-click box. So it's I don't think that this is too common, that when there's only 2 different editions, to have a one-click, but that's kind of a nice thing that they're doing. I don't know if they're going to be putting together a special box for both of these to go into. A lot of one-clicks have a specially designed box, so there's no information on that yet. This actually is not up for pre-order yet on the site that I like to use, which is Aladdin here in Korea, but I'm sure you'll be able to get it wherever you do get your Korean Blu-rays from. And it is set to be going available for pre-order on July 8th at 2 p.m. Korea time. So that is most likely going to be the time for international. Could be the same time here. Sometimes the Korean pre-orders go a little bit earlier, I think, so they can get that out of the way and then focus all of their resources on the increased traffic from the international customers. But this one might be the same time through all the sites. So the thing that I'm kind of most disappointed with on this is the basic rundown of the special features here. It says it's going to be about 173 minutes. So that, at first it's like, whoa, yes, this sounds like it's going to be awesome. But I was looking at the name of all of the different little featurettes that are going to be on there. It is exactly the same as I'm going to say, how many years old? The original limited edition 3-disc DVD set that came out in 2004. Cut and paste all of the exact same special features. There's no information about it being the same commentary, like there would be subtitles anyways, but it is most likely the exact same commentary track as well. So, I mean, you would think after almost 20 years, how cool, what an amazing opportunity it would have been to get some updated video from Wonbin or Jang Dong-gun or anyone who was involved in this film to just reflect on it so many years later, and just how the film holds up. And I just feel like they could have put together something, but they are just putting all of the resources into the package, I guess. So that is a huge bummer, in my opinion. I would have thought that they would at least put together for the Signature K event. I don't know if this is 100% true, but I believe there were some press screenings with the director and perhaps some of the actors when this first came out, the big re-release part of the Signature K event. So it would have been nice to include like a video or two from one of those events, of how, when this came out so many years later, but nothing. So I guess the special features are always subject to change, but at first glance, all of them are identical to the 3-disc limited edition that came out way back in 2004. There was also a 4-disc edition that came out a couple years later that had like almost another 200 minutes of special features. A lot of it was more into the visual effects, some of the computer effects that went in there, even some of the premieres and maybe audience reaction or getting real veteran reactions to the film. None of those are going to be part of this Blu-ray. So, whoa, they really could have done, I think, a 2-disc edition. I mean, of course, a 4K disc would have been ideal for me, but there are so many more special features out there, and I really feel like they could have tried to put together some kind of a new video, updated special features, but all of them are old, and they are in, that says on their Facebook page, 480i, so it's not even going to be HD special features. So, huge bummer there. The main takeaway is the package, and we are finally getting Taegukgi on Blu-ray, some kind of high-definition format to add to our home collection. So those of you that have missed out on the old Blu-rays or are ready for a probably a pretty big upgrade, even though it's not kind of what we all had hoped for, it's coming. So July 8th, 2 p.m. Korea time. Let me know which edition you guys are going to be getting. Full slip, lenticular. Are you going for the one click, the box set, or whatever they're going to come out for this one? Either way, I'm super excited to finally own Taegukgi on some kind of HD format. I have a spot ready for this to join my collection. Can't wait. I think the price is also pretty good. They are quoting us at $32, $32.99, so $33. That's a pretty good price for, I guess, not a lot of work went into this special edition, so as far as special features go and things like that. So I think that's a pretty good price, and I can't imagine why you wouldn't want to pick this one up, even if you don't love the new 4K remaster and you have the old Blu-ray. You can always just put the old Blu-ray in this new case, because the new case, the new package, this is basically going to be the way to own it, unless some other company out there, who knows what region decides to release this. I don't think that's going to be the case, but I'm ready to be surprised. So I'm definitely going for the lenticular. Can't wait. July 8th, Taegukgi. And again, this is the first Signature K remastering film that came out, part of this year's Signature K event. So fingers crossed that they continue through the list of all of these remasters. I want Il Mare, the classic, City of the Rising Sun, please God. So let's just hope that they continue this. I hope it's a great sell. I hope this is a great sale for this company, so they kind of know this is where the money's at. Older Korean films, get them out on Blu-ray. Yes, here we go, July 8th, Taegukgi. Thanks everybody. Let me know your thoughts on this release in the comments below. Until next time, I'm Tyler at The Movie Beat. Keep watching movies.